Good morning, Vietnam. 26th of March, 7:30. Go for a run around the lake. Here we are. Ciao, boys. Listening to a bit of Blind Boy podcasting. This boy. The blind boy is talking about the English when they had to go over the fucking Burma. And the poor divils now, allegedly gentlemen, empire taking over the world. And they had to get down to their bellies and crawl across the Buddhist monastery to bow down to the Buddhist kings. Interesting old podcast. Ciao, boy sang. Ciao, boy sang. Cool, right? There's that woman over there selling banh mi's. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao, mate. Whew. Yeah, off to a good day, man. Off to a good day. There you have it, Seasons Avenue, Mulberry Lane. God knows what the hell that place is called. Oh, sorry, Euroland is over there. So, just finished my, oh God, man, I had to push myself. And all pushing myself to do, I think, probably about 5-6k maybe. As I was running around the perimeter of this little lake that's been sitting beside Seasons Avenue for the entire year that I've been here. When we were pushing Connor around yesterday, Kay said, you know, it's only the first time that I've walked around here. Hops and bien, hops and bien. As I was running around, yeah, there was this one guy and he looked like Terminator, you know, and obviously he's very keen on his fitness, and every time I ran around him, he just went, woo! You know, big thumbs up, big happy smile, and I was like, okay, yeah, I could do another lap. And then I run around another little bit, and there was this guy that was the complete opposite. He looked like he just got raped by a bunch of clowns. His frown was basically sellotaped upside down like this. And every time I ran past him, he was just like, then I would run another little bit exhausted, like thinking about him and his wicked smile, or his wicked frown, and then pass by the second guy and he's going, woo! And you know, it just gave me some thought, because this is what it's all about, the mindfulness of running around in circles. You know, this little bubble that we're in. You got one guy who's got the decency to be able to see that I am trying to push myself through this, to see the inner turmoil, the anxiety, be it like from alcoholism or just the sheer shock and scare of what's happening around the world. And he's motivating me with a simple thumbs up and a smile. And you know, here's a third guy, right? This is another guy, right? Ciao, boy sang. Ciao, boy sang. He's got he's all hydrated. Yeah. Do you mind having me take a photo so I can check my phone? I'm just making a quick video. I know. But do you mind taking a photo with me? So I want to run and you take a photo. You take a video so that I can check my phone. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. I got to take a photo with this guy. In 10 Lazzy. What? In 10 Lazzy. Chum. Okay, yeah, got to take a photo with Chum, and he's going to make me happy. See you later, guys. Ciao, boy sang. Hello. Hello. Ciao, boy sang. Ciao, boy sang. Okay, it's March 26th, Corona day number 2 for me and my blogs. Me and the little man, Dr. Dre, big fist up to you, and we're here to play the piano. Daddy can't play with one hand. Are you ready to go outside? Are you ready? Yeah! Oh, we're outside getting some sunshine. Elmo, stop. Oh no, Elmo's been interrupted by ads. Ooh, that's not nice, is it? Skip that. Oh wow, which Elmo song do we like? Elmo!
Come on, get set! It's time for the Sesame Street alphabet! A is for Abby!
B is for Bert. C is for Cookie Monster. D for dessert.
Yay!
F is for frog!
G is for Grover. H is for hog and drink. I is for insect. J, jar of jam.
K is for kitten! L is for lamb! M is for mom!
Are you enjoying yourself?
N is for noodle!
Is it too loud? So here we are in Starbucks. Starbucks is still open, which is a good sign. Me and Kong Kong is having a little... Hey, what are we having? What are we having? Are we having a coffee? Yeah, and my buddy Tim across the way said that he had a scout around and other Starbucks are closed, but you're allowed to be in this Starbucks with as long as you have takeaway cups. Now I still haven't been out to take an spin around the town to see what's going on. The maid is 45 minutes late. So far today I've had 3 arguments with Kay. 3 arguments, and if there is a full-scale quarantine, God knows how many arguments we're going to have. I tried to explain that there's a simple way to get around arguments. If she just writes a black mark on a piece of paper to say, Connor stressed me out because XYZ, at 12:13, Connor stressed me out because of XYZ, and then I can come back and assess them. But my process does not seem to work too well with my beloved Kay. So the relationship is in park mode while we try and get through the... What do you think, little boy? He certainly has an opinion. 20 minutes ago we watched some Glenn Hansard, and we watched some Declan O'Rourke, and we watched some Damien Rice. We really like that music, right? So now I'm going to finish my coffee, get back, and hopefully the maid is there. Kay wants to go out, I guess. Maybe herself and Bea should just go and meet me there with the maid. I don't know. Can't express enough, like, my anxieties are completely separate to hers, you know, and this is what I do. I make YouTube videos to try and keep myself sane. If I have to go driving to Bavie, I'm going to drive to Bavie and go hiking 3 times a week. Just keep my mental health in check and try and remain calm, and that's something that everybody, I guess, around the world is trying to do. But the more close we get to a full-scale lockdown where we're not allowed out for, you know, like what's happening in India and where else, Italy. At the moment, 1/5 of the world's population is in full lockdown. So if that happens, God only knows how we deal with that. But let's take it one step at a time, as they say in NA, just for today. Right, so we're basically just cruising around, checking it out, trying to see what's going on in capital of Vietnam, Hanoi. Yesterday there was the government official order that restaurants, cafes, and all public gatherings basically should come to a standstill. However, it seems very much that no one has really paid much of the heed to that particular order, or maybe the police are not enforcing it, or I don't know. I mean, every coffee shop that I've passed has been open. Now, like, I'm looking around to see, is there anybody not wearing a mask? Most of the times you would always see 1 or 2 people not wearing a mask. So it's like, it would seem that the rule is, you know, definitely wear your mask. The rule is close down all coffee shops, restaurants, and gatherings that are unnecessary. And the rule is, you know, all shops should be closed, but yet they aren't. Doesn't seem to be any massive stuff. The banks are still all open. The coffee shops, that's a kind of a bigger franchise, so that's the reason why that's closed. Vietnam Bank probably still open, HD Bank still open, they do MoneyGram. There's Western Union still open. Fuck, looks like everything's open. The problem is that all of that could be subject to change at any point. This is ridiculous. I'm not being disrespectful, but like, come on, man, fucking hell. If you're allowed to sit down and have a fucking coffee without your face mask, then surely you're allowed to drive without a face mask. Now, I've got my face mask there, ready to put on if anybody stops. There's the police doing something there. I don't know. This is a kind of a weird situation. My face mask is dangling down from my fucking headphones, and my headphones are in because I like to listen to calm melodic music. Today I listened to Blind Boy, listened to Russell Brand. I'm not fucking interested in the actual news because that puts me into panic mode. So I'm on a day of like not watching the news. I'm on a day of just like YouTubing and forgetting what's happening around Europe. So you might remember from some of my earlier videos, this is one of my favorite spots, you know. Bangkwan Lake. Oh, so we got a couple of people over here exercising away, not a problem. The graveyard is open, that's good, so people can still go in and pray. And I mean, look, everything's still fucking Tom, Dick and Harry. Everybody's relaxed and nobody's stressed or anything like that. It's just a really fucking tough one to call. I mean, I just heard about the full-scale lockdown in India, full-scale lockdown in fucking Peru and not Peru. Full-scale lockdown in Cebu. My mate Patrick was telling me that there was like this mad scramble to get to the supermarkets to buy all the local amenities before before everybody ransacks the supermarket. So everybody's scared shitless in Cebu, and the severity of what's happening here, I don't know. Like you hear from one person to say that the government order is that you're not allowed outside and there's no public gatherings and all restaurants and cafes are shut. Another person who says that if that order does come true, that generally speaking the Vietnamese people will obey what the police say. But if there's a government order that all businesses close, then clearly all businesses are not closing. There's 400 cases in Hanoi and 0 deaths, but as Patrick had just said to me, if everybody just listens to what their governments are saying and follows what Wuhan is saying, whether the conspiracy theories are true or not, the virus will go away if everybody pays attention to what the scientists have said. If everybody just goes into quarantine, goes into self-isolation and stops coming out and fucking allowing the disease to win, then the disease should go away. And that's what the general consensus is amongst scientists. But yet what China is doing, laughing in the face of Europe, is clearly that the democratic, capitalistic Western hemisphere are incapable of uniting in a uniform approach. Yet here I am in a communist slash capitalist state where they are, you know, not doing what Wuhan or what Jinping had said that he did that was effective. So if they are as alarmed as they say they are here, then why wouldn't all the cafes and restaurants and all that be closed? Everything is subject to change. The order that they said yesterday was that all restaurants, cafes, gyms and public gatherings should be no more than cafes with a capacity of less than 30 can stay open. So I guess maybe that's why all these coffee shops I'm seeing are open. But everybody seems to be unhappy. Everybody's in good spirits. I guess there's no massive run for the supermarkets. There's no massive run for the ATMs. Again, like today we had our first AA meeting online, and as AA members we're all quite scared. Andy, my mate in NA, said that he's spending his last $170 on a visa, which, I mean, his visa doesn't expire till the 9th. Singapore, Taiwan and Thailand have waived the visa requirements, so I would think that it's absurd to spend your last bit of money on a visa, which you know, tomorrow or the next day they could just do a U-turn and say there's no longer an issue with expats who've been stuck here because schools have told them to stay here, or for whatever reason that expats have decided to stay here. They should not be put in a situation where they have to pick between, you know, the $170 that they need for their visa or the $170 that they need for their food. It's an extra added mental health issue. Blind Boy today had a very good podcast, apart from his story about the Brits and how they had to roll along on their bellies to bow down to the King of Burma back when they were playing the game of diplomacy. He went on then to describe anxiety and how to deal with just serenity in the face of what seems to be like a global meltdown. And he discussed like this objective reality that we live in is not something that should cause unnecessary, and I underline that, like unnecessary panic and unnecessary anxiety should definitely not be part of my or our mental abilities at the moment. And regardless about what I might have said about me and Kay earlier on, you know, everything is always subject to change. Everything changes on a minute by minute basis, and today I'm focusing on my mental health, but tomorrow it could be different. I'm just trying to stay sober. As I said to somebody in the meeting today, it's okay with me that in Crazy Town, my mind is Crazy Town all the time, 24 hours a day. If outside is Crazy Town, then that means that Crazy Town in my mind correlates with Crazy Town outside. And Crazy Town outside is correlating with Crazy Town inside, then I need to talk to other people who have Crazy Town inside in order for us to be able to laugh at Crazy Town outside. If anybody outside of AA or NA doesn't understand that, then you're not part of the Crazy Town party. The Crazy Town party being AA and NA. We adapt a program, we live it, and we live a life that we control through a program that we are supposed to take over wholeheartedly. Now Crazy Town is outside, so I don't need alcohol or drugs to be able to enjoy this Crazy Town. I'm not hallucinating. Everything is happening here free of charge. I don't have to take drink or drugs to watch Crazy Town. Crazy Town is actually a reality. You don't need drink or drugs for that. So this is me over and out for today. I'm going to go and have a coffee and chill beans, read the newspapers, stop panicking. Today's been a good day, guys. Yesterday was a good day as well. God bless Vietnam. God bless life. God bless everyone.